Imagine this. Imagine this, right? Change is what we can believe in. Yes, we can. 250,000 Germans who didn't even speak English came to see Obama in Dusseldorf. In Grant Park on the night of his winning the election, all of Chicago was filled. You ain't never seen no crowds like that before. You've never seen any people, crowds like that. 20,000 with Oprah Winfrey. He was just getting started. 20,000 down in Miami. And everywhere he went, crowds. Tribulation Trump was a big jealous because he had the biggest inaugural crowd. He was larger than Farrakhan's Million Man March, Obama's inauguration day crowd. Y'all people in the march in the street now, I'm not impressed. You got to go and come again. That little crowd y'all got out there, I'm not impressed with that. But I want you to think about something for just a second. And this might be a bit redemptive for some of you and a bit of a resurrection for me, and I'll take that. Imagine this, that I had the courage to stand over against 40 million black people. I had the courage to stand with my chin up and my shoulders back. But not just that, to stand against all of Africa. And all the kings and leaders in Africa were calling me a traitor and calling Obama the black emperor. I had the courage to stand against the Caribbean. They called Obama the black emperor. And me alone here in Harlem all by myself. But I stood. And then millions upon millions of Japheth people, millions of them. Change is going to come for the black people because they got a black president. And I stood up. I held my head up. I held my head up high. I kept my shoulders back. Imagine the courage it takes when you've got the weight of the world coming and everybody in the world is against you. Imagine. And all you got to do is just agree with the world and everything's hunky-dory. But I stood. And when he was elected and went on and it seemed to have gotten worse and people deserted, I stood. I don't know many people who've been there. I know Toussaint Louverture has been there. I think I'll say this. I would say that Muhammad Ali was there, but Muhammad Ali had a whole lot of people with him. I didn't have nobody with me. Can you imagine what it was like for me to get up in the mornings and then go to bed at night, or get out on the street, go on to get my car, and I look at the black people walk by? Can you imagine? Millions of people, the first black president, the emperor, the black messiah, and their opinions, their aspirations are all against me. They have one wish, is that I would die. But I stood. I'm trying to draw you in. I know it's a bit dramatic, but I mean to emphasize the point. I want you to know what I've gone through over the past 13 years. I want you to hear me. I want you to feel my pain. I want you to let you know I ain't no damn body's boy. If I could stand that, I stood up against that. I want you to know that. I don't know many men that could, but I did. No, I did. And I'm going to keep on standing. I'm standing now because I'm the Lord's servant. That's why I stand. I don't stand with my own strength. I'm standing on the word of God. I stood because God spoke to me. That's why I stood. I didn't stand because I'm better than you. I stood because I'm the Lord's servant. But I don't want you to ever forget that. Next time you see me coming, whatever you may think about me, or whatever I might say, wherever you may go, or wherever you say, where you're digging in another man's butthole or not, and eating his feces and kissing it, whatever you may think about it, understand something, it's going to be a long day in eternity before you can ever be the man that I am. You ever be the man, ever! Stand the way I stood, and I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Yes, I am. So there's an answer. And I've got ATLAH. I'm standing and waiting on God's prophecy of ATLAH. This is a bit of a news blog we do, looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting, rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I am he. I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning. And I'm here to serve you with news and information.